I'm Mark Goldbridge and we're live for 3 p.m.s on the Premier League. Lots of good games going on this afternoon. Bournemouth, Chelsea, Man City, Sunderland, Spurs, Brentford, Brentford, they're coming back. Everton, Forest and Newcastle, Burnley. We could have lots of twists and turns. The Bladinator says UTV. We've just finished our first watch along of the day, which was Villa against Arsenal. We've got the 3 p.m.s now. And we're doing Leeds against Liverpool, so stay with me. God knows what I'll be feeling like in the second half of the Leeds game if it's a crap game, because it's going to be... I think this one I'm fine. The middle ground, we're going to be entertained. There's going to be lots of stuff going on. There's going to be lots to discuss. But they are 1-0 up, and we have got a goal coming in at Chelsea as well, I can tell you. Let me just tell you the Everton goal scorer. It was an own goal there. But I can tell you, oh no, I don't think we have got a goal at Bournemouth. I'm trying to wait and see here. Cross comes in. I don't think we have got a goal at Bournemouth. Don't worry about that. Yeah, there was an offside in the build-up. That's why. Evan Nilsson was miles offside. So I don't think that's going to get given. Although I'm getting told it will get given. Got to be offside, says LXIV. Yeah, I think it looked like Evan Nilsson was absolutely miles offside. I'm sure we're gonna get a review on this. Oh yeah, it's got to be miles off, as Alfie says, miles off. Semenyo puts the ball in the back of the net, but Evan Nilsson's got to be offside there. Got to be offside. Spurs have scored. 1-0 to Spurs. They have been on top against Brentford and they are on top now. 1-0. Thomas Frank against his old team. I mean, that would be the sort of loss that would cause him problems. But to be fair to Tottenham, very good results against Newcastle away in midweek. Showed a bit of character. Mad season for Spurs. Incredible how bad they've been at home. But maybe that Newcastle draw has given them a little bit of something. And Richarlison's given them a bit of something because they're 1-0 up against Brentford in this first 26 minutes. So very good start for Tottenham there. They certainly need it. But he's very effective at getting results. So we've got a goal coming in for Man City and a goal coming in for Newcastle. Man City are leading. I don't know who scored it yet, but a bit like the Spurs game, Sunderland not really doing anything. Ruben Diaz has scored for Manchester City. So, you know, maybe not the shock some people were thinking we might get in that game. Ruben Diaz has scored. Man City, of course, can go 2 points behind Arsenal with a win at home to Sunderland today. And Bruno G has put Newcastle ahead 1-0 against Burnley. Interesting take here from YX. He says City are too experienced to not win the league. I don't know. I don't know about that. City have scored again, 2-0. So that game's game over. City have won there. I'd say, what I would say is that they've shown their experience there in grabbing the opportunity that Arsenal have presented by losing today. Vardiel scoring. I always feel like this against City, though. You know, probably a little bit fortunate against Leeds with a late winner. Probably a little bit fortunate against Fulham from 5-1 to 5-4. But you always do feel when you come through those sorts of games that it's still 6 points. Whether you win in the last minute or you win 6-0, it's still 6 points. They're still winning games. And that's all that matters, isn't it? So I think City will... Bournemouth have just missed another chance. Back post. Cross came in and Evan Nilsson from Semenyo can't quite get his foot on it. Says Vinny. Tottenham, I think, have scored. Yeah, we have got a red card for Burnley. We have got a red card for Burnley, and I think we've got a Tottenham goal. But Bournemouth on the attack here. Good defending by Chelsea. The red card for Burnley, they're already 1-0 down. Lucas Perez is off. Not too sure why, but it's a red card for Lucas Perez. They're 1-0 down anyway. That's looking like a straightforward win for Newcastle now. Tottenham 2-0 up against Brentford. Very important game for Thomas Frank against his former club. There was talk of Brentford players being rested against Arsenal in midweek to focus on this game. Well, it isn't working because they're 2-0 down. It's Xavi Simons who scored the second goal, and Brentford are yet to turn up here. They've only had one shot in the entire game, 35% possession, 0.07 XG. It's Spurs 2, Brentford 0. Can Bournemouth get a goal? They are on the attack again, and just what? I tell you what, they're getting closer and closer. Closer and closer, Bournemouth. But they cannot put the ball in the back of the net. And I have a feeling that this might be why Bournemouth are losing so many games at the moment. And if you're Chelsea, you're just thinking, we're going to get a chance and score. Because they're all over the place. Chelsea are all over the place today. We spoke about how good Reece James was last week. Well, not this week. City have just scored again. I mean, it was game over already. Don't tell me it's probably Haaland. Don't surprise me. It's probably Erling Haaland. Chelsea in down the right-hand side. Should have put the cross in there. Evan Whelan saying Die Hard's not a Christmas film in capital letters doesn't make you right. It is a Christmas film because I say it is. And it's what you believe that matters. Foden scored for Man City. City look like they're back. I know, I've just literally tweeted that. City are cooking. Premier League going to do anything about these charges? It's amazing in the space of time where where Man City were meant to get found guilty, they've been able to rebuild their team into another team. City have got the same goal difference as Arsenal now as well, says Tusker. I've said it before, Man City are playing the best football from what I've seen. I think I've never liked Pep ball, whether it be Barcelona, Bayern or Man City. I've never liked it, but this season it's different. It's a little bit more direct. They do concede goals as well, quite entertaining to watch. So, credit where it's due. They are an entertaining team to watch this season, and I think they're playing the best football. So if it wasn't Man City, I'd say, well, they're worthy title favourites, aren't they? But I still think Arsenal are favourites, but the better footballing team at the moment is definitely Man City. Abraham says, this lad Cherky is an absolute baller. He just provided assist of the season. Why didn't United go for him over those two Chuckle brothers, says Abraham. Mate, if you're talking about Cunha and Mbeumo, right, let's put it this way, yeah? Man United could have gone for Cherky. Maybe he didn't want to come to Man United. But let's say Man United could have gone for Cherky, right? You've got Mbeumo at Brentford that loads of teams wanted. You've got Cunha at Wolves that loads of teams wanted. They were absolutely on fire at Wolves and Brentford in the Premier League for unfashionable teams. And Cherky did very well for Lyon. So I wouldn't slag off Mbeumo and Cunha as a justification for signing Cherky. I would rather lean on the fact that if Cunha had gone to Man City, he'd be cooking and Cherky would be shit at United, because United is a shit club that doesn't make players better, it makes them worse. And trust me, as a United fan that's watched this for the last decade, I think Cherky would be shit at United, and I think Cunha or Mbeumo would be doing well at Man City. And I think you're missing the reality when you blame it on new signings